Is this going in both the open date and maybe get a jump on LSU scouting?
Yeah, the big thing is, we've played 4 spread offenses, and the big thing is, it's a whole different ball game next Saturday night. It's it's power, it's ISO, lead zone. They do a great job. They got tremendous skill players, and they've got a huge offensive line that's very physical. So just getting ready for that, that kind of offense is completely different than what we've seen this season so far.
I know you're never surprised with the guys that step up, but PJ's been limited this year, but to see Nelson play and Chris step in, you guys have missed it.
Oh, it's huge. The way that they've played and the way that they've prepared, and I've said all along about David Turner, a tremendous ball coach, and he's got those young D linemen playing at a very high level. And, you see plays where Chris Jones completely takes over the game. Plays last Saturday with Quay Evans, stepping up big. Nelson had 2 tackles for loss last Saturday. So the development of that young defensive line has been huge for us.
You've got to where you can alternate Ryan Brown and Preston Smith too.
We moved a lot of those guys around, and different things we'll do, an underfront, overfront, whatever we may be doing, and they can play both sides of the line. That makes us, because last year at times we'd have a strong side defensive and an open side. This year they're able to play both sides, and it's, gives us a lot of flexibility.
What do you see as the biggest difference, maybe from last year at this time to this year at this time for the defense?
The youth. We don't have John Paxton out there, so we don't have Cam Moore. So a lot of those young guys, Josh Boyd, are having to play. And I think that with youth it brings a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement, and I think they've all embraced the mayhem and the juice and all those kind of things. And I think just the energy and excitement, and we're around each other so much in meeting rooms, where maybe in the past we were kind of split up in 4 separate meeting rooms. Now we're all together, and it's kind of one collective unit that's been really good for us.
What do you take away about the aggressiveness? You guys have had more plays behind the line of scrimmage. You haven't given up as many big plays as you're on pace to. Given up last year. I think you've only given up 5 over 20. This year, is that
that's it. The big thing is just, Coach Townsend, Coach Huge, want to make sure they're not getting plays behind us, and that's been a big stress for us. And then just, generating pressure, not always with blitzing, but generating pressure with some stunts or some line movements, or just by playing hard. And I think that's been really positive for us.
You're starting 3 linebackers, but just so consistent. But you've had a chance in a couple of games now to really rotate your linebackers to get Richie and Beniquez and Zach a lot more snaps.
The last 3 games we've gone almost every other series. Bernard, Matt, and Skin will play a series, and then Richie, Zach, and Beniquez will come in and play a series, and there hasn't been a drop-off. But we haven't always had that luxury of having 6 legitimate SEC linebackers that are just constantly rolling, and they have such a good chemistry in my room. They all love each other, they all care about each other, they all want each other to be successful. There's no jealousy, so if somebody makes a play, it's, great job, now I'm going to go try to make one even better. And then they just keep rolling and try to, be very productive.
How many juice points is a standard interception and an interception for touchdown? What's the difference?
Well, I think the juice points come in with the celebration. That's where the juice points really come in. And if they bring me the ball, that's a triple juice point play.
We don't get you next week. Is there a different Zach Bethel we were watching on film this year?
He's really good, very accurate. You can see a lot of confidence in him. He's playing with a lot of poise. He's not panicking. I'm not saying that he did that in the past, but you can see him, developing more as a complete quarterback. So I've been really impressed, the little that I've watched him on tape so far this week.